Most people building online businesses are drowning in software subscriptions. $40, $50, sometimes $80 a month per tool, stacked on top of each other like a house of cards. And when you look at what's actually generating revenue, it's usually 2 or 3 tools doing all the heavy lifting, while the rest just drain the account. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which 5 tools can realistically build and sustain a $100,000 a year solo business, what they replace, what they cost, and where the real leverage is hiding. Welcome back to Venture Void. If you're building something alone or close to it, this channel exists for you. Subscribe if you haven't, because we don't do surface level here. Here's the honest problem. The solopreneur space has been sold a lie disguised as productivity. The lie sounds like this. The more tools you have, the more professional you look, the more you can scale. So people sign up for a CRM, a separate email platform, a landing page builder, a scheduling tool, a social media scheduler, a separate analytics dashboard, a payment processor, a course platform, a community tool, and a project manager. Before they've made a single dollar, they're spending $400 a month on software, and they're spending more time managing integrations than actually serving clients or creating content. The cognitive overhead alone is quietly killing momentum. You can't build with clarity when you're constantly firefighting tool conflicts and Zapier automations that broke at 2 in the morning. The real question is not what tools exist. The question is, what is the minimum viable tech stack that can take someone from $0 to $100,000 a year and then sustain it without requiring a team? That number is not aspirational. $100,000 a year from a solo operation breaks down to roughly $8,300 a month, which means selling an $800 coaching package to about 10 clients a month, or a $300 digital product to 28 people a month, or a combination of both. These are not fantasy numbers. These are conversion math. And the right 5 tools handle every part of that funnel without friction. Tool 1 is the foundation, and it is not what most people expect. Notion, not as a fancy to-do list, as your entire business operating system. Your offer documentation lives here. Your client onboarding SOPs live here. Your content calendar, your revenue tracker, your weekly review template, all of it in one workspace that costs $8 a month on the Plus plan. The reason this matters financially is that clarity kills procrastination. When a new client signs and you have a templated onboarding flow inside Notion that walks you through every step, welcome email sent, intake form shared, first call booked, deliverables outlined, you move faster, you look more professional, and you can handle more clients simultaneously without dropping anything. One freelance copywriter I know manages 12 active clients at a time using nothing but a Notion dashboard with a status column and a linked client database. No project management software, no team, just clean systems. Tool 2 is where the money actually moves, and that tool is a platform called StanStore, or its closest competitor, which is Gumroad, depending on your model. StanStore runs $29 a month and replaces your course platform, your link in bio, your booking page, and your digital product storefront in a single URL. You build once and sell forever. A creator selling a $97 Notion template bundle, a one-time $200 workshop recording, and a $99 monthly community access can generate passive revenue from a single StanStore link shared in every piece of content they publish. No checkout page to build separately. No payment integration to configure. It accepts cards, processes instantly, and pays out fast. If you're doing coaching, you add your calendar link directly to the store. The sale and the booking happen in the same flow. That frictionless checkout experience alone increases conversion. Tool 3 is your traffic engine, and this is where most solopreneurs underinvest, not in ads, in a single owned audience channel. The specific tool here is ConvertKit, now rebranded as Kit, which starts free for up to 10,000 subscribers and runs $25 a month at the next tier. The reason email is non-negotiable is simple. Social platforms are rented land. Your Instagram account, your TikTok, your LinkedIn, all of it can be restricted, shadow banned, or algorithmically buried on any given Tuesday with no explanation and no appeal process. An email list of 3,000 engaged subscribers who have opted in to hear from you is a revenue asset you own outright. Consider the math. Industry average email open rates for a warm list run around 30%. 3,000 subscribers, 30% open rate is 900 people reading your message. If 1% of those 900 people buy a $200 offer, that's $1,800 from a single email. That is 1 cent to a medium-sized list. Automated sequences inside Kit mean that every new subscriber immediately enters a welcome flow that introduces your offers, builds trust over 5 to 7 days, and converts passively while you sleep. That automation does not require a team. It requires a one-time setup that takes a weekend. Tool 4 is your content multiplier, and it is Claude or ChatGPT. Take your pick, but I lean toward Claude for long-form nuance. $20 a month for the Pro plan. The way most people use AI is wrong. They use it to generate generic content they then have to rewrite entirely, which saves them nothing. The right approach is to use it as a thinking partner and a production accelerator. You record a raw 10-minute voice note explaining your framework for landing clients. You transcribe it, paste it into Claude, and ask it to turn that into a LinkedIn post, a short-form script, 3 email subject line options, and a tweet thread. Your voice, your ideas, your intellectual property, the AI just formats and structures it faster than you could alone. 1 hour of deep thinking can produce 2 weeks of content across platforms when you run it through this workflow. And content is your top of funnel. It is the engine that feeds the email list that converts into the stand store. Without consistent content output, the whole system stalls. Tool 5 closes the loop, and it is Calendly at $16 a month on the standard plan. This is not just a booking link. When you connect Calendly to Kit, every person who books a discovery call with you is automatically tagged in your email system as a hot lead. You can trigger a specific pre-call email sequence that sends them a case study, a short video of you explaining your process, and a reminder 24 hours before the call. Show rate goes up, close rate goes up. After the call, regardless of whether they buy, a follow-up sequence fires automatically. You never manually chase a lead again. That automation compounds every week. After 6 months of sending consistent content and running a properly automated booking system, you will have a list, a reputation, and a pipeline that operates largely without your daily attention. Now the catch, because there always is one. This stack costs you roughly $100 a month all in. That is not the expensive part. The expensive part is time. This system takes 3 to 6 months of consistent content output before it produces reliable revenue. Most people quit at month 2 because they cannot see the compounding yet. The solopreneurs making 6 figures with this exact stack are not more talented. They are just further along the timeline. They sent the emails when nobody opened them. They posted the content when nobody shared it. They built the Notion systems before they had clients to use them on. The infrastructure got built before the revenue arrived, not after. The takeaway is architectural. A $100,000 solo business is not about hustle volume. It is about building a system where each tool feeds the next one. Notion gives you operational clarity. Stand Store captures the revenue. Kit owns the audience. Claude produces the content at scale. Calendly closes the loop on high ticket. 5 tools. 1 clean system. No team required. If you want the actual Notion template I use to map out a stack like this for a specific business model, drop the word stack in the comments and I will pin the link there. Subscribe to Venture Void if you are serious about building something that runs on systems instead of stress. New video drops every week. No fluff, just the architecture.